You started recording? Okay.
I don't think Adam's on yet.
Okay.
He's here now.
A few more seconds. Okay.
I'm here. You don't have
All
to
right.
wait. If it's 3 o'clock, go. It's my fault if I'm late.
Okay. Awesome. I'll get started.
Vanessa,
All right.
Vanessa, welcome. The floor is yours. For those of you who don't know, this is Vanessa Munoz.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So again, my name is Vanessa. For those of you that don't know me, I am a functional consultant on the Sage X3 team. So today I'll be showing you what makes me happy. So I was hired into Net at Work through the first year associate program. This program is ran by Vera, and for those of you that maybe are not familiar with this program, it hires in this year there were five first year associates, and over the first 3 to 4 months, I believe, the first years complete a series of rotations throughout through the different business units here at Net at Work. And then at the end of those rotations, you're permanently placed on a team. So I was placed on the Sage X3 team, but I also rotated on the Sage 300 and Sage 100 teams. And just a little bit more background, I grew up in Wyoming. So I'm from a small town in Wyoming. I think the population was like 12,000. And then I stayed in state, and I went to the University of Wyoming, and I got dual degrees in accounting and finance. So this is a picture of me on my graduation day with my parents, and then here's a picture of the first years. So there was 5 of us this year. And just to save you some time from Googling where is Wyoming, I included this map. So this is Wyoming. It's in the western part of the country. It's a large state geographically, but population-wise, I believe it's the smallest state in the country. And so
I think it's like 500,000 only, right?
Yeah, right around there. It's really tiny. But.
I was going to say, when you said you're from a small town in Wyoming, I was going to say, aren't all towns in Wyoming small?
Yeah, exactly. I think the biggest city is like maybe 100,000 people, which is like considered huge there. So, and so here's like more photos of Wyoming. I mean, like growing up there, I grew and like I had an appreciation for the outdoors during the warmer months because I don't necessarily like the cold. I've just always learned to deal with it. But during the warmer months, I enjoy like going on backpacking trips and taking hikes. So like some of these photos I took on backpacking trips. These 3 photos right here, these are hiking trails, probably like 30 minutes outside of the town where I went to college. So like anytime that I'm in Wyoming, like I always have direct access to hiking trails or just like being able to like go and enjoy the outdoors. And then so these 2 photos here were taken on a backpacking trip I took with a few of my friends a few years ago. And so we took like a 3-day long hike or backpacking trip. And it was like 30 miles over the course of those 3 days. So it like averaged out to be like 10 miles a day. And you're totally disconnected from the world. So like no cell phone service, no technology. You have to sleep in tents. You have to fish for your food or bring dry food if you don't eat fish. So it's a lot of fun. It's definitely hard, but it's worth it. And then here's a photo of me just going, I think that was like a day hiking trip. And then going back to Wyoming, like I enjoy, again, like the outdoors. My dad owns 3 horses, so that's a great way for me to connect with him when I go back home, and we go to his horse corrals and just go visit with the horse corrals. He rides the horses, I don't. And then this photo right here is just showing you what we have to deal with in Wyoming. Like it snows all the time. It's probably snowy like 10 months out of the year. And so this photo was taken a year ago. It was like right before spring break. And I was supposed to drive to Denver. And of course, like I wasn't able to move my car. So needless to say, like I hitched a ride with some of my friends. There was no way I was going to move my car. And then also just like growing up, I absolutely loved playing soccer. So that was primarily like my main sport. I also like played other sports. So I played volleyball, basketball. I tried out for the golf team in high school, and I remember I showed up on the first day and I took one swing at the ball, and I didn't even hit the ball, but the club ended up flying in the air and like traveling way further than the ball. And that's when the coach turned to me and said it's not going to work. And like the next day I ended up joining the tennis team, and I still play tennis to this day. Like I love tennis. But if anyone wants to show me how to golf, I would appreciate it, but I think I'm a lost cause. And so this slide kind of shows my transition from being in college and then moving to New York City. I get asked all the time, like why I moved from such a rural area to one of the biggest cities in the world. And I think growing up, like I always knew I wanted to live in a city. I have family that lives all over the country, and like growing up, visiting like my aunts in San Francisco or Los Angeles, Salt Lake City, and Denver, I always enjoyed going to visit them, and I just really enjoyed like the city life. And so it wasn't like a super difficult transition for me. So these two photos on the left, this is the first time that I ever visited New York City. So I came here probably 9 months before I moved to the city. I came with other finance students and a finance professor, and I remember after that trip I was like hooked. Like I absolutely wanted to live here. So fast forward 9 months, my boyfriend and I decided to make the leap and move here. And so this photo on the top probably was taken maybe like 1 to 2 weeks after I accepted my job offer here at Net at Work. And then this bottom photo is probably minutes after we arrived here. And you can see like my car is filled to the brim. My dog was probably so ready to get out. And that's my apartment building in the background. And I wouldn't make that drive again. It was like 32 hours of straight driving. It was really difficult, a lot harder than I thought it would be. So I would not recommend that. And okay, so now that I live here, like there's so many things to do. Like I'm never really bored here. There's so many activities. Like this first photo over here was taken in Central Park, and like if there's ever a time like I want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, I could go to Central Park or just go to any park really, and like it can take care of that. And this photo over here was taken at Carnegie Hall, I believe. And I just went to a show, and it was a lot of fun. And this bottom photo right here is me and my friend at a Yankees game. It was the second Yankees game I ever went to. And we decided to go randomly like one Friday night because we knew we wanted to hang out, but we weren't totally sure what to do. And we ended up looking online for tickets and saw that there was a playoffs game. So got to go experience that. And the atmosphere was amazing. I would definitely recommend going to a playoffs game. It was a lot of fun.
As long as it's not the Mets, that's fine. As long as it's not the Mets.
Sure. I've never been to a Mets game, but
No need to.
okay, I'll take your word on that.
She said a playoff game. They don't make the playoffs.
Ooh. Ouch. Ouch.
True though.
So this is another thing that makes me happy, my family. This is how we've currently been connecting, of course, with the recent circumstances. And we're just trying to make the best of the situation. And I guess the silver lining of this whole situation is my family and I are reconnecting like much more frequently. We're making it like more of a point to check in with each other. And I have a huge family. It's hard to coordinate these type of meetings, but we're just checking in with each other, and like we're doing these meetings weekly, and so that's been a lot of fun and definitely like the silver lining of the situation. And so here's some more photos of me and my family. I have a large Mexican family. As you can see here, this is probably like 5 to 10% of my family. This photo probably took like 30 minutes to take because we're all just like really crazy and talk loud and whatever. But those are a lot of my cousins. This is my mom and my sister and my goddaughter, which is my sister's daughter. And then here's some more photos of us. Again, this is my goddaughter. And here is my nephew. This is my brother's son. These two, my niece and nephew, were born a month apart. So he was born in February, and the following month, Natalia was born in March. And so it was kind of cool to like become an aunt so quickly to two little babies, like all at the same time for the first time. And then down here is the newest addition to my family. So this is Andrew. This is my brother's second son, and he was born a month ago, actually, just about a month ago. So. And this is my little family. So this is my boyfriend of 6 years. He is first year at Columbia Medical School, and we decided to move here together, and we've had so much fun exploring the city together. He is the typical nerd. He enjoys learning. He just loves medicine, and so he has a passion for it, and so he's definitely doing what he loves, and it's been fun to see him grow and just really get into med school. So that's been a lot of fun. And this is our dog, Charlie. We decided to adopt him. I believe it was 2 years ago. So that's been a lot of fun as well, just to have him become a part of our family. So we adopted him. It was 2 years ago. I had just moved into an apartment that allowed dogs, and I figured, why not? Like, I just have always wanted a dog, so I figured that was the best time because I've moved into the new apartment. And I adopted him from an animal shelter in Salt Lake City. And I saved the best for last because Charlie's number one. He makes me so happy. And this picture is the day he became an official New Yorker, so he got his little NYC dog license. And then this is about a year ago, we celebrated his second birthday. And it was like our 1 year anniversary of us adopting him. And so of course we had to dress him up with the party hat. And this balloon, it's deflated. I did work hard to blow it up. And of course, as soon as I sat it down, he got really excited and popped it with his claw. That's okay. I still made it work. And here's just some more photos of Charlie.
Oh my gosh. The Christmas tree.
I love the
one is
Christmas
adorable.
tree.
He wasn't appreciative of that. but he
No,
didn't
they're
like that.
not. No, they don't like that.
All right, so that's all I have for you guys. That's me.
Aw.
Great family. Very
Thanks
cute
for
dog,
sharing.
too.
That was
Vanessa.
awesome, Vanessa.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Vanessa.
much,
And by
you
the way,
guys.
Vanessa also came in on short notice today because we actually did have a little bit of a cancellation earlier in the week. So really, thanks for jumping in and filling the slot. Whoever canceled today, we'll see them. We'll see them again in a couple weeks. Don't worry. And anybody else that wants to join the rotation, we still got some spots open. We're still waiting for Alex to join. So maybe we'll see him one of these days.
Thank
I'll
you
talk to
guys.
soon.
Great job.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Thanks.